Hi everyone, welcome to my video. This is Victor. So it has been a while since last time I make these Division 2 gameplay videos. Life has been busy. Anyway, so it's good to be back. And last time we stopped at playing floors from 81 to 90. And if you are following what I've been doing, essentially I've been playing 10 floors at a time at the summit, which is a mode kind of like horde mode or something for Division 2, where you just clear floors by floor, and every 10th floor you fight a boss, and then basically it's all you can do. But as you go up to the floors, then you will actually face more harder enemies, and then the fights become a little bit more difficult. And the top floor is a 100 floor, where you fight 2 hunters, which are, I guess, is like some of the hardest enemies in the game. Anyway, so today we are trying to finish the last 10 floor, which includes the 100 floor. That means that I'm going to face the hunters. Again, actually, I played this one time. Last time when I faced a hunter, I died several times. My character died several times. Not sure whether this is going to happen today, so it might take a little while. But I did finish last time, so hopefully we'll finish it this time as well. In the past few videos, I have been setting up the directives, where I have set up 3. So you can see the previous 3 is like a hard to earn or something like that. But I decided that starting in this last 10 floors, I do want to just remove all the directives. I just enjoy the full gear, whatever stuff with my game character, my agent. So the trade-off is I'm not getting any XPs, which is fine. I play this mostly for fun, and I don't really want to stress myself by playing this game. Anyway, so I'm sticking with the hard difficulty, and directives will be all removed. Alright, so with that, I'm gonna keep the changes. I think I just confirm settings and apply changes, and let's do this. So once again, I am going to finish all the way up to 104. Let's hope that's the case. And I'm using my normal gear set. That is Hunter's Fury 4+ items with a memento backpack and I think it's unbreakable chest piece. So that's my normal go-to, and my specialization is still the flamethrower. My 2 weapons are the signature weapon,
agent detected,
and also the Baker's Dozen rifle. Right, and this is my normal pistol, and then I have my shield, which is a deflector shield, as well as the Stinger Hive. So as you heard, basically the first thing I'm going to face is a bunch of rogue agents, which is okay, I believe. And we'll see about that. Especially when I now remove all the directives, it should be a little bit easier, because normally I need to, when I spend a skill, I need to kill a few enemies in order to get back the stuff. But now I don't have to. So, oops. Okay. Oh, what? Wow, that was fast. What is going on? Am I facing? Uh-oh. Yeah, I haven't played Division for quite a while, so it will take me a while to get back to it. But I didn't expect that. What? I didn't expect it would be that tough. We'll see. Oops. Oh. Wow. I think I'm gonna die. Did not expect that. Yeah, let's try that again. I'm not sure that whether I will be facing 2 rogue agents again. Yeah, sometimes I just rogue agents is kind of like. They just happen to be here, like this one. Oh, I guess I'm not fighting the rogue agents again, so it doesn't really matter. Or am I going to? Yeah, I think it's kind of like randomized. So that wasn't a good start, but well. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll face other rogue agents again later on. I don't know, but we'll take what we can, right? So that's the first terminal. Oh, did I finish the first? Oh no, I had to ran around. See? I need to stick around, and I totally forgot about this. Anyway, so it will come back. So I hacked the first one, and I need to go back to the second one, or the first one, however you want to call it. Yeah, so I need to, for this terminal capturing thing, I need to stick around, you know, this area, the dotted area. That's the requirement. So I missed that. I basically forgot about it. All right, so we're good. But still, I don't wanna. I wanna pick up the. Where did I go? The Stinger Hive. So I believe it's actually easier or faster to load the Stinger back by picking that back up instead of just letting it destroying it. That's my guess. I think that it's because there's a countdown for destroying it, and nope. So that one, as I remember, that I need to go get close enough. As you see, there's a little white mark here. It's like a circular area. So I need to. There's no way they can pass through that window.
Serious trauma detected.
Anyway. This one. So that I don't get shocked. Not like this. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. So the way to finish this is I need to get to that right region. But if I stand outside, then I will be shocked. So I need to stay behind a cover, and once it's done, once it's over 100%, then I capture it, and I can destroy it. So this is what happened. Right. So there's a a project that I can finish 30 floors to get I think an exotic cache or something, but I probably, well, there's only 10 floors left, right? So I won't be finishing that, but it doesn't really matter. So there's a room here. Let's see if there's anything for pickup. Nope. So let's move on upstairs. Oop. So 492. I'll keep an eye on the those access keys in case I open up some useful stuff. But since I'm just playing in the hard mode, I don't expect it to give me anything useful. But you know, you never know, right? So we'll see. But typically, like the higher the floor you are at, the better the equipment that you're going to get. I'm not so keen on it. But there are, you know, also components that I get, or I can destroy them to get like components. That could help. So.
Accessing server. Field terminals detected nearby.
All right. So if I remember, can I actually finish it? Nope. So what I need to do is. I have to go capture that thing again, and that's the cache key. See if we can pick up while we are going there. So apparently we can.
System back online. System malfunctioning.
So we'll use a ranged weapon here.
System disrupted.
So I guess I still can't do it yet. Yeah, I need to go back. I should have ran over there. Yeah, doesn't matter. Let's go back.
System restored. System.
Should have just climbed when I entered this room. Alright, so interact and do the capturing again.
System activated.
Alright, should be good.
Controlled.
That means I should be able to destroy the EMP thing, right? I think so. There we go. What's left is this guy. Alright. Let's pick up some of the tokens to buff up my attack and other stats. Alright, so from 2. So I got a key. That means that next time when I see I'll keep an eye on the cache. If there's a cache, I can open it and get some stuff. Right, so let's throw this over there. Yeah, let's try to do finish it as quickly as possible. Oops. Oh. Let's try to finish this part a little bit faster. Typically, if I remember correctly, it takes around an hour for me to finish like 10 floors. I guess as the game get more and more difficult because of the difficulty levels I have, it will take a little bit longer. So in turn, I'm just gonna go as fast as I can because I don't really want to like stream for like an hour and a half or whatnot, which I did it before, but I don't think that's necessary to just drag along. So one thing that I'm trying to do is there's a project, SHD project that I've been doing. I'm down with like a few water donation, and then I'll get a what's that called? An exotic cache as well. This is the donation thing is actually one of the easier ways to get an exotic item or whatnot, because all you need to do is to run around, play the game, and then pick up some supplies, get some like components and whatnot, and then you should be able to get it. So it's not something that is difficult. You just need to kind of like farm a little bit, and then that's all you need to do. So I think it's pretty great to get the exotic through that way. Of course, there are some specific exotic, like chatterbox or something, you have to craft. Otherwise, like usually they will give you gears, but sometimes they also drop like a weapon, like what's that weapon? Say chameleon. Something that it can drop for you. I think it did drop a Lady Death one time, because these are the weapons that you don't need to craft. You also don't need to play a specific mode in order to get it. So that is something that I learned. Speaking of something that you can get or you can't get in Division, in terms of the exotics, there are indeed some of them you have to play a certain mode to do that. For example, there's a rifle called Diamondback. So in Diamondback, the only way to get it is to get it from playing the Cansley College game. And if I recall, Candy College doesn't always open. You have to wait sometimes to get it. But other than that, it's achievable. You just need to finish all the stages, and then you are good. So it's not completely difficult like that. Candy College is it takes a little bit of time because you need to run around, kind of like solve some puzzles or whatnot. But it's achievable even when playing solo. So it's some if you want to try out different exotics, and this is one of them. But there's one that I not recently discovered, but I recently pay more attention to, is a exotic pistol called Regulus, I believe. It's not the Liberty one. That Regulus exotic weapon is is ridiculous. So first of all, it's I think it's based on a revolver. So the magazine or the ammo box is actually quite low. You have like maybe 6 to 7 shots per magazine. So
High risk hostile.
you probably need to reload quite a few times. But I recently watched a speed run video, and they actually finished a mission. I think it's the Lincoln Memorial thing. Usually it's not like a very difficult mission, but it still takes a little bit of time. But that person did a speed run under 5 minutes to finish that mission. It was like, just by watching that person did it was both ridiculous and amazing. So, and then I realized that what that person had was a Regulus exotic pistol. Of course, like the gear set they have, they did not show. So I assume that they must have add up, have a lot of like optimization, like headshot damage and pistol damage, and things like that. But the cool thing about Regulus, I haven't read the details about it, but the cool thing about the Regulus is that they, when you do a headshot, what happens is that the enemy will explode, and when the enemy explode, then anyone that is close by will be affected by that explosion. And I think if you set up your gear so that the explosive damage is also being multiplied or something, then you're essentially like having a really amazing headshot. The weapon itself is pretty strong, powerful, and then you get like a lot of buff up with the headshot. But when it explodes, the surrounding enemies actually will get affected by the explosion, and you just like you can basically one shot anyone, like literally like. For the what, how do you call those, like the sort of a letter E, not expert but elite, yeah, thank you, yeah, sorry about that. I was thinking my brain, I don't know why. But the elite enemies, you can one shot them no problem. And then for the named enemies, what you get is like you can 2-3 shots them. It's like ridiculous like that. When just looking at the visual effect of like you headshot someone and then they explode and then the rest just got exploded, it's like wow, what's happening? And that's how the that person managed to finish that level in 5 minutes. This was just like wow, I need to try that. Don't forget about this key thing in bigger rooms like this. And I was like, oh wow, that is fun to play. And so I look up like how do you get a Regulus. I know that it's not easy. In terms of that, it's actually way more than not easy. First thing you need to do, as I read, is you have to. It's not something that you can just get randomly dropped. You need to first go to play the raid called Iron Horse, and then once you finish 1 or 2 times, you can unlock some projects. Once you finish some projects, you need to donate a whole lot of stuff, and then you get back to the Iron Horse. And then when you finish a boss, then it keeps dropping things. You need about 6 items, and then you need to match it with like a replica of a Magnum or something. That one is easy because I have the blueprint to make that Magnum a long time ago. So that part was fine. But the rest, like finishing Iron Horse as a raid and fighting the boss, which is like super hard, is something that is completely new to me. And I think this is something that I will try to do once I finish the summit, because I've been looking for other things to play, and unless Division come up with like something like drastically new or different, or like say a new story extension, a new mode or something, I would just be repeating things like that, right? And there's really nothing I can stream or whatnot. So in fact, I personally, you may laugh at it, I've never tried any raid, partly because as you know, in Division, if you want to try raid, the first thing you need to do is you need to get 7 players in total, because each raid needs 8 player. You can't just do it solo. You can't do it without 7 other person. So that means that you need to have at the same time 7 person to play the same game with you, and it usually takes about like more than an hour from what I read. So it's not something you just quickly jump in and play, but it requires you to dedicate a considerable amount of time to play that mode. So it's something that I haven't had the chance to find 7 other people to play with me, and stuff like that. The Ubisoft, the developer of Massive, they actually knew about it. I think later on they decided that they add a certain mode where you can still play the raid, but it's a matchmaking. So they will matchmake you with another 7 players who are looking for other players to do that, and so it's a matchmaking game. So you can do that, but from what I heard, this matchmaking mode will not get you the highest grade of gears or weapon or whatnot. But it's fine. Like as long as it allows me to get what I want, I really don't mind. But I still didn't have a chance to do that, and I just can't really dedicate over an hour or 2 hours to play one game. So I don't know how it works. So I've never tried any raids. But what does that do? I think there's a box. That box actually should open up something, which I don't know what it is, but we'll see. But another thing that I learned, I should have done that earlier on, is that you can find the official Discord channel that is maintained by the Ubisoft, I believe, and there are tons of players. They are looking for facing a similar situation. They are looking for people to go to a raid with them, and there's nothing here. And so it's a way to gather 7 other people to do a raid over there. So I might try to do that. I think that's the only way I can do that. I still don't have 7 other person that is going to do the raid with me anyway. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully by doing so, I will still be able to get the project, or enough materials for me to get the Reckless. But from what I read, even if I can do that, it will take me quite a while to get enough gear sets or whatnot in order to do just that. So, and from what I understand, there's a lot of drops there's some sort of randomization there. It's not like it's guaranteed every time. Say if I play 5 times of Iron Horse, I will get what I want. And there are some bosses that will only drop a certain item in alternating weeks. So it's not like, oh, I just spend 2 days or 5 days in a week and I get it. So it will. All I'm trying to say is that it's going to take a while. Not sure that you will want to watch me stream a lot of those stuff, because I think there's a lot of farming and repeat and other things going on. But I'll see what I can do. And at the same time, I've never played Iron Horse before. That means that I'm not familiar with what are the switches I need to do, or is there a strategy, or is there something that I need to work with people at a certain fixed amount of time. I don't know about it. So I need to do a little bit of homework to figure out is my gear going to be the most useful. This is a really good solid solo gear, right? Because I kill an enemy, and then I refill my my health and fix my armor and do stuff like that. So it's pretty good as a solo mission, PvE. But when it comes to a raid, I'm not sure. There might be some. I think that I checked Discord channel. Typically, they're looking for like a healer. Just like any other kind of D&D game or dungeon crawling game, that you kind of need a healer, you kind of need a tank, you kind of need a sniper, some sort of magic or support, stuff like that. So this is something that is kind of universal in all kinds of games. It's just the kind of it's, instead of magic, you don't use magic in Division, So but the idea is the same. The idea is that you need like different kind of support to collaborate. Not everyone can be a tank, and not everyone can be a sniper. You know, that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I suppose that given the time zone, I probably will play with people who are in a similar time zone, like in the North America area. But we'll see. And for those of you who are joining, watching the stream, welcome, and thanks for watching. And as you notice, what I'm doing now is I'm playing the summit, and in this video I'm trying to finish the whole summit thing. I'm at floor 90 something, 95, right? So the idea is that every time I play 10 floors, and this is kind of like in the middle, right? And I intend to finish the whole 10 floor, including floor 100, which is the highest floor in the summit. Over there, I'll be fighting 2 hunters, and that's actually a bonus that I'm going to have after if I finish the hunters, which I'll explain when I do that. But the last time when I played the summit, what happened was that I was killed so many times, like 3 times by the hunters. And I'll explain why it's so hard to kill the hunters. That's because when the hunters is active, all the gadgets, all the skills that I have, they kind of like nullify. So I can't deploy the skills as easily. I think it's really bad for players who rely on a skill. There's a skill build that you can do that amplifies whatever skill that you have. But then since what the hunter can do, all the hunters can do is they have some sort of EMP devices that just renders your skills unusable. So you can't really deploy any skills. So it's really bad for a skilled build. My build is not really a skill build. But still, like hunters themselves are, hard to beat. I would say they are a little bit above rogue agents. Without the skills and fighting harder enemies, it's a little bit of challenge. I did finish it last time, so it's not something that is unachievable. But it did take me like 3 to 4 runs to do that. So finish our high-risk target first. Alright, so that's done. Let's see what you have. Not very good. Yeah, I did not expect anything like super good anyways. So that's alright. I need to chase this enemy a little bit. Like this flamethrower is the specialization that I'm having right now, the special weapon. It's interesting that in the Division game there has been a lot of the cleaners. You have been fighting flamethrowers a lot, but it's only not recently. It's only the second wave of the specialization that allows you to have a flamethrower as a specialization weapon. So it's kind of easy to use, but at the same time, it's a very close range weapon, so you have to chase the enemies. A little bit about this cache. So you see D50. So it's a pistol. It's not super good, but if you are trying to build a Liberty exotic weapon, you will want to keep that because this is one of the things that you need to have in order to build a Liberty exotic pistol, which I already have a few of them. So there's no need for me to have that, so I'm just gonna destroy it. But if you're trying to do that, you might want to keep it. So this is not bad, but it's a purple, so the armor is actually not as good. It's not super good. Alright, so that's that. We just finished level 96, so we are approaching 97. That means we have about 4 levels to finish. So while we are waiting in the elevator, so let me talk about the the hunters. Like I said, they are like pretty tough to fight. So hunters are not exclusively available in this summit. In fact, throughout the game, there are some mysterious symbols that basically you can take a look at them and then you can decode them. Once you decode them, they are basically hidden message telling you what to do in order to trigger those hunters. And I wasn't patient enough to find those locations and decode, so I just look it up like hunters locations, and basically they tell you how to trigger the hunters. Some are actually really ridiculous. It's like you have to run around a Christmas tree 4 times at night. Usually you can only trigger the spawning of hunters at night, which is kind of understandable, but it's a little bit tricky. So that's the first thing. In fact, there was a particular mysterious mission early on in the Division game where you are trying to look for a missing agent or something, and at a certain point suddenly you start fighting an unknown enemy, and then your radar is not working and everything is just like wonky, and then I think no matter how well you fight, you will get killed, and then you will spawn, and then it just suddenly disappears. There's no mentioning of like what kind of enemy you're fighting against. But later on, if you follow those instructions, you will go back to there, and you will realize that you are fighting hunters. And that particular mission, that your character will probably die no matter what, is when you go back, you're going to shoot a few targets, like hidden at the corner of the windows, of several windows. And once you get there, like they will spawn the hunters. You will see some smokes, you will see some static in your on your screen and whatnot, and then you know that you're going to fight some hunters. Alright, so this way. So there are only about 12 hunters in the game, I believe, and every time you kill a hunter, you will get like a mask and ivory key. So if you pay attention to the White House base station, what you will notice that, oops, there's a certain corner where you meet the barber, or you can change your appearance. There is a corner with like ivory keys that you need like 12 or 8 of those or something like that. That is where you spend the ivory key that you get from killing those hunters. You won't get the ivory keys by killing the hunters here. You have to kill that specific 12 hunters throughout the map in I think it's in the Washington DC. So that's the use of kind of like the benefit of fighting hunters. But from what I read, the weapon that you get by finishing all these hunters is not like a really good weapon. You get a really funny weapon skin. I think it's like I guess because it's called ivory, it's white in color, but it's just a cosmetic thing. You don't really get an exotic weapon. You just get like a random machine gun or whatnot. So it's not really worth fighting those hunters throughout the game. So I kind of like stopped when I like finished the 8th hunter or something. I might go back to it just for completeness sake, but it's not the priority right now. Alright. So I think we are pretty close. So yeah, so that's a little bit of the hunter story. Another thing I will talk about is once I finish the hunter, there's also a reason why I want to finish the hunter here, and I'll explain once I finish them. It's about a project that I'm trying to do. Alright, so we're good. Let's pick up some stuff while we are here. Alright, so shield out, not so good. Sometimes I do want to find those, how do you call those? support, gears that you can slot onto either your gears or your weapons that can increase, say, armor on kill, or the haste speed, or something, or like a critical hit chance or whatnot. So those are good, but it's hard to get something that is like full. I think so far I only got like maybe one or two times that is full all the way to the maximum. Usually it's like 4.1, 4, 5. I guess maybe if I play heroic or something that is harder, then I might be able to get those, but I never really get a really good drop. So I don't know if it's just me or whatnot, but I'm not really counting on that. But I do pay attention to them. If I ever get something cool, I will, because they actually are useful. Like the armor on kill is something that I really like. Also, increasing critical hit chance is also very good for weapons. Typically, they will give you like 5%, which is huge because the cap of critical hit chance is, I think it's like 60%. So with the built-in stuff for the weapon, that gives you some crit hit range chance anyways, and along with some other things about the gears that will give you, then you can quickly reach that cap with only like 5 to 10% of the of those little gear thing. I keep forgetting what they're called. This little with the gear wheels stuff. So this like give me like 2 extra bombs. I don't really use the drone anyway. So typically I just like either I get a super good one, I'll keep it, or I'll just like destroy it and move on. You can, however, craft them if you want to, but my experience is that they don't really give you a really good drop anyways. So yeah, but it's an option. I'm not quite sure that like if drops or loots are always better than what you craft, but I had this feeling about like they are. So if you can prove it otherwise, great, let me know. But typically the crafting is not that great. Right, so I'm at 98. Alright, so there's a support station there. Oh, so I did have a leak thing happening, so alright, so that's destroyed. Alright. So let's pick up our Stinger Hive and maybe pick up another trophy. And moving on. Right, so there's another key. Is there an opening here? Yep, there we go. So let's pick up whatever. Usually this like a smaller room give me some supplies or whatnot. They are useful actually for donating stuff. So ceramics, electronics. Electronics are good for crafting stuff, so it's good to have. Okay, so level 99, so that's the last level before we fight the hunters, if I remember correctly. There's a wave of regular enemies at the foyer or the lobby, but other than that you will be fighting 2 hunters, so we'll see. There's really nothing to prepare, just keep going. It's interesting that we don't face the rogue agents anymore, so it's kind of like a random drop, I would say. But the fact is, this summit typically is procedurally generated, so every time is different. I think that's kind of like the selling point. So say if you restart the mission, even for the same, then of course you will see a different thing. So having rogue agent is part of the stage design. So that's why, like, when you restart, then you don't get to see the agent guaranteed. All right. So get more loot. I do want some. What? You have food from a drink vending machine. Interesting. All right. So let's find a way to go up. That means I need to look for like a place to climb. And where do I find a place to climb? Can I climb? I don't think I can climb here, but we'll see. Let's try. Yeah, I don't think you can. Can you? Interesting. How about this? Huh. Strange. You don't have the yellow top like always. That would be a little bit tricky, but that's alright. So we're going in, fighting Lieutenant. I suppose there has to be another cache lying around because we did grab a key, did we? Anyway. Alright. So let's look around. Seems that we... Oh, there's one more here. So what else do we have? Yeah. Yep. Anyway, so we are at level 99 or 499, and still the gear is not that great. I guess the surprise you pay when you're playing a hard mode instead of like heroic or like challenging. But I mean, like I said, like I just want to have some fun with the first one, so there's no need to stress myself. Alright, so there are more people over there, so let's just drop this. And while we are about, let's take advantage of the high ground.
Incoming. High risk hostile.
Not bad. Is that the high risk? Yeah, I guess so. It's just does it work? Does my pistol work? I don't know. Maybe. Ah, yeah, that works. I guess it's not enough though. Can I shoot through the ground? Maybe. No, I don't think I can. That's a shame. Oh well. Deflector shield is quite useful in cases like this. Oh, did not expect that. Like I said, the cool thing about deflector shield is that it kind of tells you where the enemies are, which is quite nice. It will highlight the enemies for you, so I kind of like that a lot. So I guess we need to go down. Right. So let's see what you have. Not that good. Also not that good. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. And we are done with level 99, I believe. Right, so let's see if there's anything you saw here. Nope. And I guess this is the last time we open those like boxes, right? A big room, so two things to look for. The first one is you know, this box. Not so good. Not so good. Not so good. Purple stuff. Right, so destroy everything. Next thing to look for is the key box for you know, fraction keys, or doesn't seem to have a fraction key, so we'll just move on. So that brings us to level 100. So the music is slowing down or getting quiet. So I guess that means that the big fight is happening real soon. Alright, so let's get it done. So last time, when I was at 104, I basically died like 2-3 times. Let's see if we have some improvement this time. I don't know. So you might be seeing me die a few times. The first thing is, as I said, is a lobby. So you need to fight a bunch of enemies. Over here, if I remember correctly, I can surprise them like this. And there will be some enemies coming out from the left-hand side. But we'll face them later on. I think there are some explosive guys, suicidal guys. Don't let them to come over. Don't want them to come over. And those guys are setting up like a turret. Well, I can just run over and finish them, or I can just stay at the ground, play a little bit safer. It doesn't really matter. Like, oh, that's nothing. I thought I saw something. Let's go forward. All right. Maybe this one here. Yep, there we go. There's more, but behind me. Oh. Too close. Alright, there's more, huh? Oh, I think I was stuck. Am I? Alright. Alright, so we have finished the these guys, and we are closing into the last part, which is fighting the two hunters. So we'll see how it goes. I think I can switch to a ranged weapon for now, and let's see if I can still use my skill. I don't remember. Like, I might be able to drop a skill here and there at some point. I don't remember, but we'll see. From what I understand, the hunters definitely can make your skill not usable. So let's just drop it now before anything happens. There we go. Yep, system malfunction. That's what happens. And their attack is like pretty ridiculous. So are they throwing something at me? I guess so. I'm not sure if I'm doing any damage. I think that's and of course they have armor thing going on. I think it's too early to throw a grenade. So yeah, I think it's just the way the wall is blocking off. If they are on this end, I can shoot them, but on the other end, I don't think I can. Oh yeah, they have to be a little bit further to my left for me to land a shot or something. Say this I can, because effectively the door is the door or the wall is blocking me. I think I'm just gonna try my best to finish one hunter before I jump out. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay. What is going on? Ah, come on. That was not expected. Oh well. Okay, let's try it again.
disrupted.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, that is it. One down. Let's see if I can. Grenade wouldn't be affected by. Oops. What is this? No use. So they have this. Oops. I guess I need to go there, go outside, and fight them. That's okay. What should I do?
System curtailed.
Okay, let's go. Where are you? Okay. Wait, did he just threw two? That's not good. That's not good. Come on, stop reloading. Ah, that wasn't planned. See, I mentioned that I would die, probably die a few times. But the problem is that whenever I restart from the entrance of the level. That means I have to fight the those enemies again, which is kind of annoying. But well, at least we got an interesting start. We did finish one of the how do you call that? One of the hunters, so which is a good start. Oops. You don't. Go, one on my right. Alright. So someone's throwing a grenade at me. Let's try and run. Alright. Yeah, it's a little bit hectic this time, but it's okay. We can do it. I reloaded. Wow. Yeah, so try to get it done as quickly as possible. Yeah, I saw that coming. Alright, so far okay. Got disoriented a little bit, but that's fine. Let's go and pick up our Stinger Hive. See if we can get them this time. Back to this one. What do we have here? Okay. So let's try it again. This game, try to throw this. I don't think it will do any much thing, but we'll see. Before go back this way.
Striker drone detected.
Okay. If there's striker drone, it means that I need to finish that off first. They're pretty annoying, to be honest. But the good thing about that is when you finish them, they do drop something, so which might be handy at some point. Like I don't really need that, but yeah. Are they trying to?
System curtailed.
I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. Like this. See, I think. So there's one here. So there's a healer, Metaseeker Mine, yeah. I figured that. Okay, this is going to be tough. Okay, so one down. This seems to be a good spot. Last time I was a little bit too ambitious, and then I just got killed over there. So Not quite sure if I want to do that. So you see that there's like picked up Badger 0Fs. I'll explain to you what happened. I did not expect that to happen, to be honest. But well, it's good that it happens. Yeah, see, it's kind of like blocked by the wall or something. That's not what is something not expected. I think I might have to actually go out and fight the enemy. Okay. That's the case, right? Yeah, I think I have to do that. Just be careful.
System malfunctioning.
Uh-oh. So the Seeker Mine or the Healing Mine is not helping out. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, the Mending Mine is definitely... I've actually have been using the Mending Mine a lot, so I don't... Like, I kind of know how useful it is. Uh-oh. Wow, that is like not expected at all. Like, their weapon is pretty ridiculous. So I'm out of nope, time to go.
System report.
Their weapon is kind of ridiculous, so alright, so are you? Can I shoot? No.
System malfunctioning.
Oh, come on. See, like, yeah, it's alright. I mean, I'm fighting a kind of like a rogue agent in some cases, so that was not unexpected. I just hope that they actually have like a limit in terms of like the armor kit or something that would be a little bit of more a fair fight, but we'll see. There we go, so we finished that. Let's see what they drop. So it's actually not that good. Anyway, so let's see what this agent dropped. So you see this upper thing, arrow. Usually what it means is that you get like a named name stuff. So firm handshake, it's okay, not that bad, but also not that good. Destroy that, and it's almost good, All right. So let's take a look, and I'll explain to you why I said that there's another reason I finished this level. Of course, I do want to finish the summit, which is kind of the whole reason behind that. But the other reason is that, let me just try to quickly show you. Oh, not right here. So it's sort of project. So in this project, I have one that is where did it go? Not this one. Not this one. I think I actually might have finished that, so it's gone. So what happens that throughout playing this summit, there is a particular exotic project that I can finish, but that requires a lot of like finishing here and there, donating a bunch of stuff, including donating a particular armor called 0Fs. So I saw that I gain it back. It's part of the process. But the very last two parts is that you need to actually finish 2 hunters or kill 2 hunters, and then it happens that like there are 2 hunters in the level 100, right? So that kind of like, okay, when I finish the 2 hunters, then I automatically get it. But it turns out that if I kill 1 hunter and I die, and then I kill another hunter, it counts towards like the 2 hunters, which is not expected. So anyway, so I have to finish 2 hunters anyway. So here we are. So I'm gonna show you a little bit about what's at the top level of Summit. You have a little thing. I wish that they actually make it interactive so I can look around the city, but apparently you can't. I don't think there's anyone that's interactive. But this is the top of the summit, level 100. So it's a balcony. You can look around, but there's actually nothing to look around. You cannot climb. You can kind of like take cover, but you can't climb. There's like something that is permanently on fire, a satellite, but that is it. Like there's really nothing. There's no special box for you to open. There's no special thing for you to pick up. There's really nothing there. One thing you will get from here is a let's see if I can show you. Hold on a second. I think it's apparel. One thing they did give you is a little thing here, which is the a trophy that is like. Can I inspect it? I think I can. No, I can't. So they do give you is this little trophy showing that you finished all the top floors, all the floors in the summit. But when you get like I think when you finish half of them, you also get something. I forgot which one. But basically you finish. Let me see if I can find that for you. I forgot which one. Yeah, so halfway through you get a little slow globe, but if you go all the way to the top floor, then you also get another trophy called high rise. So that's it. Personally, I just like this little flashlight dock a lot, so that's why I keep using that one. Anyway, so some of them you have to earn it by finishing something. Some of them you just need to pick it up at random places. Say for example, I think the Lincoln one is actually is somewhere you can pick up at the Lincoln memorial mission. So that's that. Anyway, so that is us at the top floor. The 100th floor of the summit, so we finished it. I died 1 time, which is better than last time, so it's good. Thank you for joining, watching me stream. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, I should actually do that. My next adventure, I don't know. Maybe, as I said, I'm trying to do the Iron Horse or something. I need to find enough people to do an Iron Horse for me, because I think my next so-called project is to get the Regulus exotic pistol, which will take a long time, I believe. But I like this game so much that I probably will still enjoy that. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and you know what? Let's call for extraction and see what happens next. If you wonder what goes next, I think it just brings you down back to the floor and something. Oh, I should actually check whether. Oh, there is a flare. There is a flare. There is a helicopter coming in. I wonder if you can hear that. I think it just brings you back to DC. Anyway, so once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy watching me playing this game as much as I enjoy playing this game. It's been a while. I think it's been like 3-4 weeks. I'll try to find some time to and find some groups to play the raid. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.